heavyweight title. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Claressa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it, the greatest woman fighter of all time, or so she says. Hard to argue when you look at her decorated career. The heavy-hitting diva. Don't let her diva attitude distract from what she can do in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. She is the undisputed super middleweight champion for a reason.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner. And ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Claressa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner from Baltimore, Maryland, introducing the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, known as the heavy-hitting diva, introducing Franchon Cruz-Dezern.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
This place is like a coliseum. When it's packed out, the fans are there. You can hear the punches, you can smell the sweat. The heat is second to none.
Thousands of fans here in... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. They exchange punches. Back and forth they go. He wasn't ready for that counter. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. That counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just hard. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. She scores with that counter. Counter shot by her. The straight right just missing. Hold that thought. Cruz-Dezern's foundation is gone. Is she headed down? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Shields in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you're switching off. You've done all your work all the way through.
She's hurt. She's ready to be finished. But you've got
to get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is.
Finish her. Don't let her get back into the fight.
And there's the bell to start round two. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
The jab doesn't quite connect. She can't find a home for that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. How about that time counter shot? Well done with that counter shot. She got clipped by that counter. Right uppercut just off target. These two fighters are made for one another. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Big, deep breaths. Big, deep...
Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
There's the bell for round 3. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
It's all offense all the time. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Perfect counter shot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Good work. Just keep her on the
Round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Phil. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit. She can't figure you out. Good work, man. Now I don't want you to load.
That round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round.
You'll take her out. She's ready to go. She's smart.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to...
You've got to be smart, otherwise she'll see it and she might wiggle her way out.
Get back out there and win the round.
Back at it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. That hook doesn't score. Nice counter. Nice counter shot by her. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Catch and shoot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Nice job by her to block that jab. Counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get out there.
She's ready to be finished, but you've got to be smart, otherwise...
Now you let her back into the fight that round. That's her round. I need you to go back out there.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget that jab. Don't get carried away.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
She catches and counters. Nice counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? The perfect counter lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They're both trying for a knockout. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Good counter punch. Nice counter punch. And they block the right uppercut. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Shields in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, you're better than that. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round.
Few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit. She can't figure you out. Good work.
And there's the bell for round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good counter shot by her. She wasn't ready for that counter. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This is a high-octane battle. He catches and counters. You'd like to see more jabs. Good counter shot by her. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punching. Punch, counter punch. The jab slightly off target. Can't score with that right uppercut. Punch, counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Big, deep breaths. Big, deep...
Thinking you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still lad.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. I don't want you to load up. Don't go looking in there for one shot at a time.
Let her back in the fight. You're much better than this girl. You're much better.
She's hurt. She's ready to be finished.
And there's the bell for round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Claressa Shields is in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good counter punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.